Okay. Hi guys. So today's trading was completely different from the last 2 days of trading. So normally I trade the breakout strategy, which is either on the Euro US or the pound against the US. And the last couple of days I've been trading the Euro US and been very successful in it. So here's the chart, the Euro US. Basically London Breakout Strategy is the breakout in the London session from the Asian session. So this grey box here is the Asian session, which runs from midnight to 8 o'clock in the morning UK time. And these are 5-minute candlestick charts, and essentially you trade, go long or short. If it goes out the top, you go long. If it goes out the bottom, you go short. Now what happened was here, see it's quite a narrow range here on the Asian session, only about 19 pips. And you give it up to about 11 o'clock. Anyway, we get here to approximately 10:20 and see this candlestick here. And unfortunately, I went short and nothing happened. As you can see, it's gone back up again. And what I do is I set it for 20 pips limit with a 15 pip stop. And as you can see, nothing's happened. It literally didn't go down after that. And yet, if we look at the pound US, this is the pound US, which I could have traded. Now, reasons for not trading was it came out to here. And with my 15 pip trading stop, I probably would have only just been back inside the box here. And often, you know, the trade can go all the way back up here before it comes back down again. But as you can see here, if you got in there about 13,387, it's gone all the way down to 13,364. So I would have made my 20 pips there. Now the reason this is interesting is because you see that's the Euro US, which is fairly flat. That's the pound US. These are correlated pairs, so they both move in the same direction. However, they might move slightly differently if there was a big news report that came out for one of them, but there was no big news report for either of these, which I checked on. No massive news reports that would directly affect the pound against the US more than that. As you can see here later in the day, now it's now 5:30 on Wednesday. It's come right back down again. And in fact, what's happened is at the start of the US session, we're looking at 2:30. You seem to get a breakout there on the pound against the US. Well, not necessarily a breakout. The breakout happens down here, but it's certainly turned direction. And same with the Euro US, you can see exactly the same thing has happened. At 2:30, it's gone back down again, you see. So more or less as soon as the US session starts, it's basically agreed with what originally happened at the start of the London session, that it was going to go down, and so it's gone down. And probably if you'd got in here, I'd got in here where I originally got in here, I would have done that. But that's not the point of the London breakout session. London breakout session is literally you're trading the London breakout. Some traders will give it a certain period of time. Others will set a certain limit, maybe 15, 20, sometimes even 30 pips, and if it doesn't hit it, it doesn't hit it. So I've been unlucky today. The first two, Monday and Tuesday, were winners. Today it wasn't. And I did have a feeling that it might not go my way, because obviously getting in at 10:20, giving up to 11 o'clock, there was nothing really moving. Even the pound US, it was still about, where are we? Well, no, that went slightly earlier, so that went 9:05. Well, actually, it probably would have been here about 8:25, and I didn't go straight with the pound US because, I say, the Euro US hadn't come down, and normally they go together. And you see, it did come back up again. It didn't really start going down till about 9:10, and where are we? About 10:20. So 10:20, it's about here. 33.74. It would be back up to here. So it probably has got about 10 pips before I even started with the Euro US. So yeah, that was an unfortunate trade today, because if I was taking this pound US, and that's what happens sometimes because I overtrade the pound US or the Euro US. And I say they correlate pairs, so they do move together, but it shows you they're not always identical. Even without news reports today, the pound US did really well, and the euro US, as you can see, was really flat, and he's starting coming down now. But I kept my risk low, so it's no great big loss. None of us like losses, but then you can learn a lot from your trades, especially the trades that go wrong. So my thinking was that I wasn't going to take this because the euro US hadn't started going down, and I was worried about my stop. My stop wouldn't have been wide enough, whereas the euro US, I could, I practically cover the whole range here with my stop, so it seemed safer. But that wasn't to be. Sometimes there's no logic to these hints. But anyway, we'll start again tomorrow and see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, if you want to see more of my video clips, then pop along to Running Trader, and I'll see you there.